Robert, I feel like I can't get leads for the life of me if there's even one other lead gen ad in that city. Would you go into cities where the DD is gold, organic is right for the taking, but there's already 2 or 3 ads for our lead gens in there? So that's an interesting question. If I see one other person that's organic, like here's my thing, guys. I think I'm like, either you're getting confused or I'm being confusing. If I do the due diligence and I notice that there's another lead gen person in there, it's not going to discourage me. If the metrics still check out, I'm still going to go in it. But that's just if I see them organically. If they're also running ads in the same city, I don't think I've ever done that. So I think maybe you guys are confusing. Like if I see someone doing lead gen, I'm talking about if they're already doing, there's already a site. I'm not talking about like they're running ads and the exact same ad. So honestly, if you're seeing the exact same ad, it's probably someone from this group. So I would probably just move on. There's too many cities, guys. There's too many cities. That's just me. Now, if I see someone just ranked organically, they're not running ads, hell yeah, I'm going for it as long as the metrics check out. Okay. By the way, last thing, Robert, there's always that strategy of putting up the quick one pagers in those outskirts. Like if you're in Atlanta, putting up a one pager in Marietta and Norcross and some of these places, make sure there's volume and the CPC is low, putting up those one pagers and kind of feeding the business owner as the site is ranking. Okay. Josh says, I just got a lead, got to go transfer. Go do it, bro. That's more important. Okay, Robert, I was literally reading The Way of the Wolf until the minute we got on this call. Stratonites. Yeah, dude, I haven't finished that book, but what a movie. Okay, Bernie says, call them twice in a row. Oh, okay, I think I'm missing this. So, okay. And by the way, Marjan, I thought you were talking about having business owners answer the phone, but if you're talking about like you're calling your leads, and maybe I read that wrong. If you're calling your leads, they're not answering, exactly what Bernie did. So here's what I do. Every time I call them once and I hang up. They don't answer. I call them right back. And if they don't answer, I leave them a voicemail and I send them a text. Because how many times have you guys gotten a random number and you're like, I don't know who that is, I'm not going to answer it. But wouldn't you think twice if somebody called you again from the same number? You'd be like, that ain't spam, right? So call twice in a row, leave a voicemail, send a text. I'll do that 2 or 3 times a day. So I thought you were talking about calling business owners, but if you're talking about calling leads, Bernie, great advice. That's exactly what I do. You dude, in fact, you nailed it right on the head. I didn't even finish the comment. Okay, Mike says with Bentonville Concrete, it's probably changing because all of us. That's actually probably true. We probably should look at another site. Maybe I'll try and do that, find another site. Or does anybody have another site that's ranking really well that we could use? That could definitely be affecting. We got a couple hundred of us searching that every day. That could be affecting it. Seriously. Eugene is asking, do you leave the business owner a number sounding like a potential client? Yeah, that's beautiful. Mahmood does a really good job of leaving these voicemails. But yeah, I didn't know which one you're talking about, the leads or the business owner. Okay. Tyler says, thanks. Currently building the city list before going to module 2. Let's go, dude. Love it, man. Joshua says, working with a broke business owner that really wants your leads is usually not a good deal. From what I found, they are broke for a reason. Yep. I got mic drop, dude. Mark, this is what I meant. I only have 1 lead right now. Live transferred it. Business owner was great and gave a quote on the call. Didn't close. Wondering if I should follow up with the lead. Yeah, in that case, if you're just waiting for another lead to come in, it would maybe it would be a good idea. Maybe just call. And it's not something I would do for every situation, but I mean, what's it going to hurt? And just pretend like you're working for the business owner. Hey, I'm calling for Mike or whatever, and just want to see, what we got to do to earn your business. I don't think there's any problem with that. It's your lead, right? Okay, Steve, had a guy pop into my home yesterday offering tree services, said chopping trees is my main jam, but I do this thing where I get jobs for you. Do you want some? Love it, dude. Always be prospecting, baby. ABC. Zolan, my problem is I'm so focused on finding an EMD available for a city. If it isn't available, I move on. Dude, quit worrying about exact match domains, bro. The domain doesn't matter. So, and by the way, I'm not mad. I'm just telling you, doesn't matter. Does not matter. I have, this is my format, is I do the city, I do Bentonville Concrete. Second option is Concrete Bentonville. Third option is Bentonville dash like hyphen concrete.com. The next option after that would probably be, I don't know if you'd have to go past that, but if you did, I've done this before and ranked it, BentonvilleConcreteCO.com. I have a St. George ConcreteCO.com is ranking, guys. The domain doesn't matter. You don't need the exact match. Okay. We're in local. We're not ranking sex toys nationally, which would be very difficult. Okay. Because that's highly searched. That's what Kyle told me. Okay. Bruce, great motivation, bro. Can't really chime in because I'm on the road. Just want to say thanks, bro. Thanks for being on. Appreciate you jumping on, even being on the road. Let's go get a deal. Zach, I have a client that wants to go into real estate, but it's too competitive in the city he wants. Do you ever tell people no because it's too competitive? Oh, all the time. If what I do there, Zach, is I say, hey, man, what I'm going to have to charge you to make it worth it, you're probably not going to want to pay. And they're going to go, how much is that? And I would quote them at some astronomical price. And if they end up saying, let's do it, and then go outsource it, right? Kyle Goldstein has a ton of huge SEO clients, and it's because he charges ridiculous prices and they say yes. Okay, so that's what I would do, because you don't really need the deal. And it's like real estate, how long are they going to stay? It's going to be a pain in the ass, but quote them some stupid amount. And then if they say yes, great. If not, you didn't lose anything. Okay, Tim Harrisburg Towing, great info, Nick. We have a co-ranked. We have a co-ranked as well. Guys, appreciate you guys being on. I really do. I know I came in hot as hell today, and I don't just mean physically. I mean verbally. I mean emotionally. I mean spiritually. I was coming in on fire, and that is simply because like I almost feel like a dad, you know, like for those of you that are parents, or maybe you can picture yourself there. It's like, you know that this thing is good for your kids, right? You know that if they learn how to work hard, you know, if they go to the, like, for example, my kid right now, he doesn't want to go. He did this personal one-on-one training with his basketball coach, and it was so good for him. He crushed it. Like we saw him go from like shit to just, he was hustling. He was good. And we're like, dude, that was so good for you. And he's just unwilling to keep doing it. And it's like so frustrating, because we're like, dude, that was so good for you. It was so freaking good for you. Your confidence was up. And it's like, as a parent, you're just frustrated because you're like, I know how good this is for you, and you're just unwilling to do it. Okay. And I know that it will help you. I can see it, and you can't because you're in the thick of it. And that's how I get, guys. I'm like, I can change your life. Some of you guys are like the guy at the table in the restaurant. Are you guys freaking tired of ordering off the cheap side of the menu? Are you guys tired of skipping the trips to Disneyland? Are you guys tired of not being able to buy the stuff you want to buy and having to find the shit brand or the offshoot brand because let's save a buck? Why are there some people that should have it? Why can't you? Why shouldn't you be allowed to enjoy the same thing? Like, you guys got to change your mindset. Like, even my wife, we had this conversation. We were in Vegas, and I bought her a bag. I bought her this like duffel bag. She's like, I just don't feel like I should buy it. Like, it's expensive. And she's like, I could, like, whatever other people can. I'm like, I don't, like, knock it off. Like, I don't care, like, that. So you think it's not how we're gonna think. So why don't you deserve it? Why are there other people that should have it? Why not you? Why do other people get to drive nice vehicles and go on nice vacations and go to fancy clubs, day clubs, and all these different things? Why not you? Why do I get to enjoy those things? Why shouldn't you? The only reason is because I'm putting in the work and you're not. Okay. And that should piss you off. It should piss you off that I can experience things that you can't. And because you had the opportunity to. So it should piss you off. It should motivate you. It should inspire you to say, hey, I'm no different than that Nick guy. In fact, I'm probably a lot more normal. I'm probably a lot more likable than that guy. And he's beaten me. Why? I've been asking myself that for a long time. And guys, one of these days I'm going to show you my fucking wall over here, and you're going to see the targets I got and the people that are on my board. And I'm pretty sure you could fucking guess who's on that wall, but I will beat all of them. I will beat all of them. Okay. You got to put in the work.